Hi, my name is Vesatiainen and I'm the CEO of Tuneco. Tuneco is a 2.5 years old company which makes innovative new products which saves fuel or can be handy in everywhere. The first product which was released was FlexCap hubcap, which don't have any attaching accessories at all, and at the moment this is in licensing stage. The next project which we released was Ziptie Plug, which is now at the patent pending stage, so we have applied patent to Finland first and after that to other countries. The Ziptie Plug is a attaching product which is an add-on part to regular zip ties. You first need to use regular zip ties to put around some kind of pole or something, and after that we will use the extra tail of the zip tie which you normally cut off to make a new attaching. So you attach this to something, and after that you need the product or which we will attach. You put the regular zip ties tail through this plug, and here in the middle you have the part which you are attaching. After this you can preset the tension with your fingers or with some pliers, and after that you turn the zip tie over and push it back to this zip tie. This makes it possible to reuse the plug much more easier than if you cut it just short. After that the plug will have a leading hinge here, regular leading hinge which is everywhere, and in the cap you have a wedge which will lock the locking mechanism here, and so the zip tie won't get any looser or tighter when the cap is closed. Then you just close the cap and you can hear the click sound. So there is just a regular locking which is used everywhere. And now when the plug is secured, you only see a smooth cap, so you will get very clean finish, very fast and very cheap. After that you can open the cap by pushing in from the sides, and the cap will open, the locking mechanism becomes visible. You can pull the zip tie's tail back, straighten it up a little bit, and after that there's a place for your finger, so you can pull back the ratching locking mechanism and you can release the plug. And now you can disassemble the assembly. And you can reuse the plug many times, so just repeat the procedure and you are ready to go. And at the moment we are searching funding for making a plastic injection tooling for this part and start the serial production and worldwide sales. So if you think this is a good invention, please fund my company. The next inventions will be also great like these first two. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have some tarpaulin car shelter, and the front door is little loose and I will fix it with Ziptie plugs. First you put the regular zip ties over this pole, tighten it up, make sure it's tight, and at the moment this is too short, so I have to put the second zip tie here so I can make this connection. After this I just put the zip tie through this tarpaulin and put the plug here, put it there, and now I can set the tension so that I get this straight, this light tarpaulin, and it's there, and it fits to this original hose pretty well. And if I would use only zip ties in this connection, I would have to use at least 3 or 4 zip ties to make the same connection here. if you need to add any kind of signs to poles on the road, it's easiest to do with Ziptie plugs. You just put the sign over the pole, then you take the plug and fix it tightly, and then do the underside. This can be your company decals or anything you want to put on the road. And this is quite fast and it will hold here nicely. Preset the tension so it won't turn in the wind, and you're good to go. And it's also easy to take off when the sign has done its need to advertise and it's ended, so you can easily take it off if it's needed. Like that. Okay. Here we have regular trash can with openable top. This could be also electrical cabinet front door, which you need to close, or any other closure which has a lid which you need to open and close easily, and you need to be sure that it's fully secured. I have already made few holes here to get the assembly ready faster. So I need one hole where to put the zip ties over in with this zip tie model. So it's pretty easy. With trash cans you probably have some problems that in the wind the lid opens, or some raccoons or bears open the lid, so you need to be sure that it's not so easy to open the trash can just by pushing it over or snapping it. So now I have two zip ties for this, and they go through this hole. After that I just put the Ziptie plugs here and the cover is secured. I can preset the tension as I like, and after this, with the ready version, I will just turn this zip tie over and turn it so it goes to the back side of this and close the cap, so you will get a smooth finish and round smooth cone here, so you cannot see the zip tie's tail, and after that it's easy to reuse. And when you want to open the lid, you just put your fingers to these plugs and you can take them off one by one, or in this case they are so closely that I can open them with one hand and open the lid.